Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky and we are back at the base where we're going to build an oil setup. Now, in my opinion, we should do this very quickly because with upgraded biters, they're probably going to chew through our defenses very quickly. We're having regular ammo rounds in the turrets. The turrets are not very close together and the biters are quite dangerous. So I want to get lasers as soon as possible. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start by building an oil array out in this area and getting that going. Now we have, I think, enough refineries. How many do we have? We have 10. Oh, I have another suit of armor. How nice. Must have been from the one I died with. But anyway, this is what we're going to start off with. We also probably are going to need to upgrade our power. Let's look at the situation right now with power. Okay, we're using about a third of it. If you've never read one of these power graphs, what it means is our satisfaction is at 100%. That means the bar is all the way to the right and everything's in the green. Production means that we are using about a third of our production capacity. If we were using 100%, the bar would be here, and possibly this one would be going down. The satisfaction would be going down because it wouldn't get enough stuff as different machines turn on. That's why you see the bar like leaping up and down as different machines are working. Now in Factorio, the machines never produce more electricity than possible or than is needed, and that applies to the steam engines and solar panels basically. So it does not, however, apply to nuclear, which runs flat out and just produces all it can. So anyway, we're doing pretty good, but when we get lasers, we're going to need a lot more. So we need to upgrade this at some point. However, we need to get, geez, this is most interesting. There's a biter attack coming in. Okay, it's just two. Okay, that's good. They're getting killed very quickly. Let's look at the evolution. Let's see. Okay, it's 0.36. This is not ideal. This is getting quite high. So lasers are what we're going for. And to remind ourselves, they cost steel plates, batteries, and electronic circuits. At the moment, we are not making much of anything. We haven't even started the main bus yet. But hopefully, we're going to get there within the next couple of episodes as we get the biters finally finished off, and so we can get to the business of creating the factory. Okay, so we're going to start off with about, I don't know, we can have maybe 10 of these guys. I'm not really a big fan of these cliffs here. We might actually remove those, but we'll start let's start over here with the refineries, and we'll put them this way. Yeah, I guess we can just, since we're not using any bots of any kind, we'll just do it this way, manually placing them down. As you can tell, I really would like early game bots. Please, devs, add them. And then we're going to start with our ways of doing things. We need to have these guys. Whoopsies. Control copy and paste. There we go. Can't reach. Annoying. Okay. And the easiest way to set up oil is to make these kinds of, sort of a liquid bus. And that is what we're going to do with these guys. I remember doing this in just when I played vanilla. I played about 600 hours of vanilla before I ever used mods. So I have lots of experience with biters and with all kinds of other stuff. I know I've gotten so many comments of like, hey, KOS, you need experience with biters, or this is new for you. No, it's not new for me. Trust me. I played 0.12.35 and I got so tired of biters I couldn't stand them anymore because I would have to clear the base because they had no such thing as like expansion turned off. And I didn't know the trick back then of just what you call it? Oopsies, that's wrong. Of clearing all the nests out. Well, it didn't matter if you cleared the nests out because they would always expand and always come closer to the base. So I spent about, I don't know, 50% of my time dealing with biters, and it was just annoying. So that's why I don't like biters. It's not because I'm scared of them or anything like that. I'm tired of them. Kind of weary, basically. Anyway, wow, what's happened here? What is, oh, these are the walls. Okay, that's good. That's fine. Let's get some walls going on here. We have something going on. An attack. Okay. Probably could use some fortification there in the form of some more, what do you call those things? Repair packs. But we're doing well. We're doing very, very well. I'm quite happy with our progress so far, even if we are short on some things. Let's get some more of these, but primarily we're going to just need the straight pipes for now. I can make some myself. I don't think we'll need that many, but it's always good to have some. So laser shooting speed. We're going to research the laser bits if we can. There's this one, which we have already. I guess we can get chemical science packs, which is what we call blue science, and get those going so that we have this. We're able to build blue science, which is the big step that's next for us in our factory. You'll notice that already some of the sciences require blue, like lab research speed, mining, more laser turret shooting speed. You know what? I'm going to get this one, energy weapons, first, because that's really going to be valuable once we get the lasers running. So just run back over here and get things and stuff. God, I cannot believe we don't have a mall yet or anything like this. It's like, no, what has happened here? Okay. Oh gosh, I forgot that I forgot that I had the queue enabled. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're just connecting all of these little bits and pieces together. Now, one thing that's very interesting about 0.17 is it reserves pipes. Once you connect them to a source, it reserves the pipes for that fluid. And you'll notice it's done that on the opposite side, which I'll show in a bit. Okay, let's go this way. But this is one of the things that I love the bots to do, because it's very tedious and it's very repetitive. But it's also quite necessary to get going. Now, I'm not going to follow any particular ratio right now because this is just early game oil. You can start off with a couple of refineries, but I always like to start with 10 because we ramp up production pretty quickly. Okay, let's go with this then. But you'll see here that we have both of them reserved for oil. But what we need to do is we probably need to just disconnect them until we can get water here. And then they'll be reserved for water. Because later, we are going to use the advanced oil processing, which makes more petroleum for us, but we need water for that process. But I always just like to kind of plan ahead for that. And that's what I'm doing now. So let's just add this here. And we're going to get the water in here as well. But if you, like I said, connect it, it reserves the pipes and it doesn't let you put it in. It's very strange. But I think the devs, the idea there is so that you don't have to... it's harder to mix fluids, or it's now impossible to mix fluids. Now, we don't want to connect this to these guys because this is actually at maximum water saturation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go probably through here. Yeah, I think that's best if we do this. Grab this. Here we go. I knew I'd need more of these. I hope we have enough. We should. Well, maybe not, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, and let's get our offshore pump, which we can't make because we have no circuits. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. Pick up that, we don't need it anymore. But hopefully the biters won't get more aggravated. We have destroyed most of the nests within the pollution area, so there shouldn't be that many generated. The evolution score is going to go up based on the ones that are killed, but that should be minimal. We should have minimal attacks at this point from stuff. So, all right, we are going to get more of these. Yay. And of course, there's no more straight ones. It's fine. Let's grab some of these from the box. Also, maybe grab gears from the box. We have some gears already, but are we good then? A little bit of iron, maybe. A little bit of copper. Okay, good. And maybe a little bit of steel as well. Okay, we have a ton of stuff now. And I'll also place, oopsies, place the iron ore in here. Wow, what's going on with this? We're missing something for grenades. Ah, we're missing the iron for grenades. Okay, and they look very tiny on the belt. I just didn't see them. Anyway, yeah, looks like that area is getting hit again. Let's just take a peek and make sure that nothing is... Nope, nothing is getting horribly damaged. It should be fine. Alright, keep on going. And then we're going to get some chemical plants set up. I actually love setting up oil. I think it's kind of fun. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least storage tanks for now. Ah, yes, and we were going to make the pump. We need that offshore pump made. Here it is. The one that I can never find in the inventory. So I was like, aha, where did it go? Oh, it's still making tanks. There it goes. Right. It's at a weird spot. Like right. Oh, it's right after the repair packs. Okay, so if I can find those, maybe I can finagle my way to the other ones. There we go. And water. Yay. Just take the belt this way as well as the walkway. It'll be faster to walk. Do we have more of this? The bricks. Not many. Alas. Ah, not enough. Not even close. So, oh, we have another energy weapons damage. Boom. I'll take that. Thank you. All right, so now we can go ahead and connect these. Oh, look at this. Cannot connect systems with different fluids. Man, oh man. Okay, so we have to connect them later when we get advanced oil. That's a little bit annoying, I have to say. I guess you could just leave off the connection like at the pump maybe or close by, but that's kind of annoying. That's actually really annoying. All right, so in any case, it doesn't really matter that much. We're going to go ahead and I think we'll use the bigger power poles here because they're going to be more sustainable in the long run. But I want to put down some lights here too so that I don't have any. But we'll put down some of them because they're kind of nice. We had some on the other the other character who died, but it's okay. We don't think about her anymore. Well, her is kind of a loose interpretation because she's kind of a robot. It's fine. Can I make some of these? I can. I'm going to make these guys. But while we're doing that, I might as well just set up our tanks. Get these tanks going on here. And, oopsies, there we go. So the first tank I usually set up is for heavy oil. And we're going to leave room for a fluid bus here. And what I like to do is leave, an entrance to the tank. But in the past, and I don't know how it is now, this is one thing that I am a little bit, I still am wondering about. Is how our we're going to connect it this way and not rely on that outer wall area for connection. There we go. Ah, we have lights. Yay. In the past, it was not a good idea to pass through the tank. I'm not sure how it is now. Maybe it's different, but we'll have to see. And this is actually a terrible place to put this. We should have put down the this one first, I think. Put down the petroleum one first. There we go. But just have this as a corner so it can bypass the tank if necessary. So why is this not... It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Is it... If I do it that way, is it better? I think this is better if I do this away. I'm not sure. I've completely forgotten how to set this up. I'm like, how the heck do you do this? Yeah. I'm trying to find a way to put them nicely, and it's just like, huh? Not quite working as intended. Okay, let's go here. And of course, you do not want to place the tanks so that they connect to each other, because that would be very bad. And it's okay to have these things going very... funky. Let's see, this one was at the end of the tank. That's perfect. There we are. And then here we have our fluid bus that's going to go down. It's kind of fun that it does auto fill the pipes with a symbol, just so you know stuff. Okay. Wait, I probably can pick that one up. Don't need it. We may have to get rid of these cliffs later. I like to have them a little bit aligned here. Okay, there we go. And then we'll also want to have water. Now, normally you can place these like, I usually place them like one apart kind of thing. We can actually use these lanes for other stuff as well. And just kind of put something here. Like one of them can be water, for example. I think I'll add that one there. And later, when the factory grows, you may want to have water separate from another pipe if you have enough throughput or enough consumption to use to need more. Just be aware that you can actually run out of water. It's a thing. So just keep that in mind. All right, now I'm going to put down the heavy oil stuff. Now in the game, what we have now for, is it blue science? Yeah. Okay. So chemical science now needs solid fuel. And I think this is the devs telling us, hey guys, you can use solid fuel. You don't need to have cracking all in the beginning. You can make lots of solid fuel and use it for this particular science pack. So that's going to change a lot of the ways that we actually interact with the game, because now this is a needed thing. For me, I almost never use solid fuel. So it's like, okay, let's figure this out now. So that's going to be an important thing, but it is most profitably made from light oil. So heavy oil, you're always going to want to use cracking with. So let's go ahead and do that. I could add this here, maybe. Get that off and just add the chemical plants next to the pipes. I've never done that before. I don't think I've ever put them there. Where did my deconstruction planner go? Maybe I haven't even used one yet. Could be. I'll put one. I usually have it there, I think. So we'll just add one here. I like to have a deconstruction planner here because you can filter it. You can literally right click on it and then choose what you want. You can just do whitelist or blacklist and do trees and rocks only. And it'll only, like if you do this and it has a little picture of a tree on it, you can just say, okay, we're going to delete everything that's a rock, which apparently I have. Oh, there's one there. But you see, there's nothing else getting targeted by this. And then press shift and click again to cancel the deconstruction. All right. Energy weapons damage is finished. What else can we get? Ah, more damage. Let's go for it. Yes. All the damage all the time. Could get weapon shooting speed on these guys too. Let's see. Let's just go with that. Actually, you know what? We can do both in a row. Though, is there anything else we need? I would like to get robots as soon as possible as well. Let's go ahead and queue those so that we can start making those guys. It'll be a little while though. I'm getting optimistic, but it's fine. Okay, now then. We're going to start off this. We need several spaces here. We need probably heavy oil. And then water. I'm not sure which side is which. I'm just like counting right now. And then we need a third probably for... Or no, we need one here for lubricant and one for light oil. Yeah, that's fine. And then we could actually move this one closer if we wanted to. Or, yeah, I think we'll just move it one closer. I was going to say we could move it one back for beacons, but... That's not actually a good idea because it wouldn't reach these guys because these are too long. We'd have to change the configuration. And I don't think we need to even do that right now. So let's go ahead and do lubricant first. We don't have the cracking yet, so this is going to be important just to do the lubricant. We only need, we probably only need 2 for the entire factory. So let's copy paste. And then we're going to attach pipes here. Actually, these can be attached that way. But we will need a lane for water at some point. So let's just kind of connect everything that we need. There we go. And we'll also have a separate pump line for when we do the cracking, because we want to fill up a lubricant tank first. Also, one thing that you should note is that you see I'm only connecting it to one of the connections. If you're new to the game, one connection is more than enough for these things. You don't need to connect both sides. I remember that was like one of my first questions on the game is like, do you need to connect both? And the answer is no, you don't. You just need one. Okay, good. So that's this stuff. Now, just to remember, we're going to need some more of this stuff going into light oil here. So I'm just going to go ahead and connect these guys that way. And just save the space, like, okay, we need this for later. And this is, it's kind of nice that it already pre-marks it for you. I'm going to do the same with water. Go ahead and get that, which is right there. And by keeping these pipelines one space apart from each other, you can see how easy it is to make a connection and not try to get the pipes connected all together. Okay, so this is that. That's great. Are these going? Are these functioning? Hello? Oh, no, they're not. Not yet. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to probably remove all these pipes for one thing. And just get them going in here, because we can actually start the whole process. Really? I can't reach this tree. My psychic powers should enable me to reach that tree. Hello? Okay, they're lighting up. Look at this. Woo! It's like, happy birthday, Factorio. All the candles on the cake refineries are lighting up. Nice. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to add an extra tank for the lubricant, and I'm just going to put it off to the side here. And I'll put it slightly offset from the petroleum. Put it right there. And that way this can fill up. And in just a second, we're going to get other stuff going. So now then, the next thing is light oil cracking, which I'm just going to leave space for this. We're going to need probably, let's see. Going to need the light oil coming in here. Actually, we're going to need to have... Okay, we can't do cracking yet. But this is what this is going to be. And then we're going to need water over there like this. So that gives us this thing. I guess we could share this pipe if we wanted to with that. But I want to be able to control it very specifically. So let's just leave that there for now. And then we'll have petroleum coming out here. So let's go ahead and get the connection for that. And so we can mark the pipe appropriately. So that's going to be cracking. I probably will go in a very long line. Next thing, we're going to use the petroleum next. Now we are going to have two different lines here, and one is going to be for sulfuric acid, sulfuric acid, and the other is going to be for plastic. So sulfuric acid, let's see, we need water, petroleum gas, and then we need some iron plates. So what I usually do here is we need two fluid connections. Okay, so we can have one here and then one there, so we can move this building up one. And we're going to say sulfur here. And then space, and then there. Okay, so the idea with this setup is that normally, okay, so this is 2 sulfur every 1 second, and this needs 5 sulfur every 1 second. So the idea is that we produce 4 sulfur every 1 second, so it's a little bit slower than full production, but not quite slow enough to worry about. And when we get modules and beacons, this is going to be a lot better. It's going to be a better ratio to where you don't even need to worry about it. Okay, so let's do this. Plus, sulfuric acid does not run all the time, so it should be just fine. Okay, let's get this one. I always like to add this guy there. Oopsies. Then we get the undergroundy or underflowy. Take this way. Okay, and there. Good, good. Okay, and then grab this one as well. Okay, great. So normally you always want sulfuric acid to run as well as the plastic to run. We need to get some fast inserters. And we also need to get a belt of stuff going here, because we're going to need the iron. So we'll get our power poles in position here too. There we go. Very nice, very clean. Looking good. And we're making stuff. You can hear it already making things. So let's go ahead and put in the undergroundies here and connect sulfuric acid, which we do not have an alignment for, but we can make one right here. Go ahead and add this there. And we can put the sulfuric acid tank maybe, I don't know, I think off to the side here is just fine. Okay, I would really like some of these guys. Do we have any copper plates? We need some. Let's go get some. Oh, there's some there. I can steal this. Yay. Woohoo. 100 of them. Nice. That was a good score. Awesome. Now I can make more power poles. Okay. And the other thing I need to make... Oh, geez, I need more of these as well. 10 power poles is enough, I think. We can make more wire then. Okay, that's what we wanted. And what I'm going to do is we're just going to copy this array and... let's see, where's the copy thing? This one? Okay, good. We're just going to make 2 of them. And that's pretty much all we should need for quite a while. Okay, there's this. Good, good. And we're just going to fill these in where we can. The recipe's automatically loaded in. Yeah, that's a nice feature as well. No! Always the wrong direction on those guys. They alternate direction, which is really handy for placement. Sometimes I just like forget. So, okay. So this goes here. We don't actually need the rest of this. But we do, however, need these, which I completely forgot to put in. Okay, so sulfur gets transferred between the assemblers, or the chemical plants. There we go. Very nice. Okay, great. And then we need iron from the factory to make this work. But we're not going to take it down just yet because we need some more stuff from the factory. And that would be plastic stuff. The plastic needs... See, I think it just needs petroleum and coal. Yes. Good, good. So we'll go ahead and add this. I think we can do just straight together lines like this and have... But, oh my goodness, we can walk between them. Thank you, devs. Oh my goodness. We can now walk. We can't walk between this, though. This you used to be able to walk between. I don't understand this at all. This should be walkable. In, what was it? 0.13? This used to be walkable. And 0.12 as well. But now, alas, cannot. Anyway, what we can do with this is we could either go straight across, which probably is okay, since we don't really need to walk through this plant at all. 1, 2, 3. How many are these guys doing per second? Do we know? Nope, I don't want solid fuel. I want plastic. No solid fuel. No, no, no. 2 per 1 second. But you have to multiply that by... What? Crafting speed of 1? Whoa. Okay. I have a feeling I need to look up the ratios on the things. Thank goodness we're not building ratios right now. These are crafting speed of 1. They used to be a crafting speed of 1.25. This is kind of cool. We're discovering new things. Yay. Okay, so these belts move 15 items a second. So these make 2 every 1 second. So let's see, 15 divided by 2 is, and I think that's, is that 7 items each side? Maybe. So we need like 4 on one side? Maybe? Guessing? Anyway, I think that's probably correct. We might need to do some other finagling, though. We'll see. Because these may have to be like really short coal arrays or really short arrays. Let's see if my math is correct. I don't know anymore. I'm kind of like, huh? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Actually, this one should be that side and this one should be this side. It doesn't really matter, though. I'm just like being picky. Yeah, we need some of these. Let's take them out of double spaces there. And we do need more of these guys as well. So, output here. Hello. Ghost rail planning, how nice. Okay, thank you. Now, the problem is these won't function very well. Or will they? I forgot what the speed of these inserters is. We will have to find out. That'll be fine, though. I was concerned because we need power poles here as well. Let's see. This is 2 away from this. Yeah, there we go. Then we can have this side. I'm not really sure about this. Used to be more of these per thing, but maybe I'm miscalculating. That could be too. Let's see. Good, good. And we'll get here, these guys. Are these hidden? No, they're not. They're behind. Okay, nice, nice. Wonder if this would go... Yeah, it will. Okay. Can reduce the number of pipes there a little bit. Excellent. Oh, this is great. What I'm going to do with these is just make them shorter. So we don't have to have undergroundies. All right. Good, good, good. Life is getting better. All right, let's go for cliff explosives. We can make those out of oil products. So we'll do those next. And I think, I've just glanced at the time. And it looks like we're going to have to do some of this in the next episode because we are kind of running out of time. So thank you so very much for joining me. We'll set up the rest of this in the next episode. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you next time.